A lot of people might not know, but he proposed to you while he was in jail.
When he asked me to get married, like he needed a rock. He needed, because of our friendship and because of everything we had been through together, he just wanted to feel that solidified foundation.
Hello everybody and welcome back to What's the Latest. Now, recently Jada Pinkett Smith has been on a tour in the media with her new book, Worthy, and talking about different things from her and Will's relationship to her family upbringing to Tupac Shakur. And now we've actually been privy to the fact that, you know, while everybody was saying, oh, they're friends, they're just friends, they were best friends, that's what Jada always stuck with. They had no chemistry. She even made mention on a recent interview about the lack of chemistry they had. Take a listen here.
I think that, there's times where he's referred to you as his soulmate, and I would assume that you felt the same way. Do you feel that you can have a friendship that is like a soulmate friendship that doesn't necessarily include the romantic version?
Absolutely. We have soulmates. Our children can be our soulmates. I think this kind of romanticized idea of like a soulmate, there's all kinds of definitions of soulmate.
Yeah.
Definitely. I don't think if there is such a thing as past lives, I definitely think Pac and I have traveled a few together, in various forms. So
has there ever been a time that you regretted the decision that you made not to take it to that level with him and to keep it in the friendship space?
It just wasn't possible. There was no chemistry between us. I talk about it in the book.
That's so hard. I know, but that's just so hard to imagine. Because at the time, he was in he was in a space where, he was in jail and all that, but it's just hard to believe that we see chemistry with the two of you guys. Even in the videos you guys dance, and there seems to be so much chemistry. But from your perspective,
chemistry, it's that friendship, love chemistry. Trust me. Let me tell you, don't think that Pac and I, like I write in the book, we had those moments, and I wish I could get people to understand the repelling nature. It was almost like God made us that way. It was like, look, I'm gonna put y'all together. All right. Y'all gonna be a dynamic duo. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna make it so. Y'all not gonna be able to get together because that just wasn't the purpose. And I know it's so hard, but we had and it wasn't just me.
Yeah.
Him too.
Him too.
And then recently on All the Smoke podcast, Jada Pinkett Smith actually spoke in regards to when Tupac Shakur did ask her to marry him. Take a listen here.
A lot of people might not know, but he proposed to you while he was in jail.
I talk about this in the book when I go to see him in Rikers, when I wrote about that in the book, and when I had to talk about it, speak my words for the audible version of the book. That was probably one of the more painful parts, seeing him there, the condition that he was in, and having to leave him there. And he was in bad shape. And so when he asked me to get married, he was at Rikers. And I knew at that time that he needed somebody to do time with him, which I was going to do anyway. You didn't have to marry me to do time. Right? I'm here.
Now you see why we love you.
And then he needed a rock. He needed, because of our friendship and because of everything we had been through together, he just wanted to feel that solidified foundation. you know, because I promise you, he would have married me and divorced me as soon as his
As soon as
ass
he
left jail.
Mhm.
He would have.
All right.
I'll be real with it.
Right.
Because so many people in that position don't have support.
Right.
None at all.
None. You know?
He got the best.
Right. He was just like, look. And I just think it was the mind state that he was in. You know, he wrote me this long letter. And I think even before Pac went to jail, he was starting to shift in a certain manner.
Good or bad?
Good. Really good. And I think that for him, he just felt like, okay, if I can tether myself, it'll keep me on a trajectory.